We are live. Connecting to Twitch now as well. Make sure we're going live on both. For those of you who are seeing this on the VOD, because there's not anyone in here at the moment, that is how I do it. I'm always multi-streaming here on YouTube and on Twitch, so if you like to see either or, you can find me there. But today we're going to continue the Feebas hunt I started a few streams ago and picked back up on Tuesday. Hopefully this is the end of the Feebas hunt. I'm going to switch actually to my... Oh, wrong one. I have another one here with the Feebas counter. So I can count the Feebas that we're doing. And we are rolling. Let's get right back into it. Hoping to see the purple boy today. We didn't... I never checked... Okay, the Citadel shiny outbreak should still be happening. Slay. HLEEP in 2025. Caleb, what's good? That is correct. We are so up right now. I've got off today. Well, I didn't have off, but I worked a different winter arc. I worked a different shift today. So I don't have to leave at like 11:30 when I normally would have to, which is why I'm starting right now. But yeah, I got the day off. Allie is asleep because she worked a third shift, so I'm chilling. And I was like, why wouldn't I go live if I want to start streaming again? Why would I not do that? Went to the gym already. Ephraim, good to see you. Still on the Garatina grind, I imagine. I thought about setting up a... not a dual stream, but a dual view to hunt my other shiny Poipole, but I didn't get it done. I didn't get it done by the time I went to bed last night, and then I had to work this morning, came home, went to the gym, ran some errands, ate some food, and now I'm here. But on Monday, they replaced both rear springs and half the front axle. Sweet! And that... Your car's done. Okay, so it's already done. I thought you were saying you had it. No, that's sick. I didn't even realize it was in the shop. Hey, Citadel. The shiny boosted Citadel. I have a really hard time saying that Pokemon. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, so I'm probably gonna mess up my words a little bit today. But that's also fine. I don't have to be too onto it. Over odds, so that's not the best sign, but hopefully I can get this guy soon. Yeah, I wish you the best. I can't say I haven't done a full odds reset hunt. But it's not nearly as bad on the 3DS as it is on a Switch. The Switch is really bad with resets because it just takes so long to get in and out of a game. This does not count towards movement, so I should really stop doing it, but I just love working my way up that hill and then roaming. Let's see. Oh, I'm running with Feebas. Do not need to do that. For those of you who might be confused as we're getting going here, I should just mention that I am live on both Twitch and YouTube. So if you see me talking to somebody and you're like, what? Nobody said anything. That would be why. I beat the Elite Four of one of my copies of Ultra Sun and Moon last night. Got a long way to go till I have the shiny charm on that, is what kind of hit me. So hopefully, probably not on stream today, but as I'm just chilling today because I already did everything I had to. I worked out, and I ran some extra errands I wanted to get done before the weekend. I'm planning on streaming and then just playing some Pokemon, just chilling. Maybe working on some stream stuff, but for tomorrow's stream, which is probably going to be more towards the PM, for real this time. Yesterday, stream ended up getting canceled because my fiance got put on call, so I spent the morning with her and had to look at Turtwig, Chimchar, Piplup silhouette far too many times. Oh yeah, I forget that. Oh. Yeah, I did, I started a Shaman hunt in BDSP, and the nice thing about that one is you don't have to reset. You can just run away, and then you can, like, walk back and forth, and it gets, like, reset or whatever. So you don't actually have to physically go through the reset. I also was doing, I never finished it up, because I was having some lag issues with it. But I had a Linux virtual machine running on my computer that was auto shiny hunting, like, static encounters in BDSP, which I never, like, saw the, like, I never got one. I don't think I mean, I just didn't let it run long enough. And it was a pain to set up because, like I mentioned, it was weirdly laggy just because it was like a virtual machine off my computer. And but that was kind of cool. It was complicated to set up, but when I got it running, I was like, man, this would be nice to just, like, run while I'm at work and see if I can... Is that... No. It's way more purple. It's just weird lighting. This remix goes crazy. Got the whole, like... presumably fake choir, one person turned into a choir, but... Chimchar is one of your least favorite starters? Actually, I always struggle... So, I'm super biased. Gen 4 is probably my favorite generation. And I always struggle... Turtwig's my favorite starter, period. But I always struggle with which one to pick, because I think... I've always, like... All 4 Gen 4s are, like, some of my favorite starters combined. But it's interesting to hear that. And it's very interesting to having, like, people in chat that grew up playing different Pokemon games, or well, that's just a given for, you know, different people, but a lot of my real life friends, we all kind of grew up playing similar Pokemon games, so it was never like we had similar nostalgic opinions. It's always interesting when I go live and seeing everybody's different takes and things. It's part of the fun of it. Pick a Chimchar. Dang! Tough love. That's tough. Was that green? Oh, it was, but it wasn't like that. Not like that. Oh. That's the thing. That happened. Ah. Yeah, I definitely need a little wake-up juice or something here today. Like I mentioned, I didn't get the most sleep, and then I had to wake up early for work, and then at work, I didn't actually end up like, it ended up being kind of dumb. I'm not gonna, like, rant about work on a stream, because that's not what I'm about. I don't even, like, talk about work in general. But, I didn't... long story short, I didn't really actually have to be there, so I could have just, like, got a good amount of sleep and done my routine. But, oh well, it is what it is. Moltres, what's good? Good to see ya. Welcome in. We're continuing. I had to make sure I wasn't running around with no eggs. First game was Pokemon X. Okay, we're kind of similar in age then. That was kind of a went around. I think I just started earlier. I might have been a little older than when X came out, but X is a good one. I think it's forgettable. When you're like going back and replaying games, at least for me. But I remember playing X and Y when it came out. And well, not when it came out. I got it like a few months later, but besides the point. During the era, and it was like really, really fun for me. I think they did a lot of really good stuff with that game. I just think part of it, for some reason or another, it just became so forgettable. And maybe part of that too is like the mega feature it introduced ended up being like expanded on in a Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, which is arguably a lot of people's favorite games. Opinion on Noivern? I've never ran one. Sorry, I was reading a text regarding some wedding stuff. I've never ran one. That's a pretty, like, one thing I will say, as someone who has not really, like, ran a Noivern or used one at all, the shiny is dope. That's kind of all the opinion that I have. Is that, like, cool Pokemon. Shiny's dope. I love sound-based Pokemon. Are you referring, when you ask if I see your story, is that referring to the modded PSP that you posted? Because that looked dope. I don't know if I gathered enough Feebas egg. Oh, just posted? No, I did not. Let me pull up. I don't know if I grabbed enough Feebas egg, but I can always switch if it's not. Okay, Zach. Dude, she probably would too if it wasn't me. Do I think the shiny hunt will take as long as Sobble? I don't know if we'll keep it going as long as Sobble. I got one of those. So for some context, the story in reference was one of those like USPS tried to deliver a package text scams. I got one of those myself, and like that there's some context that makes this make sense, but what a dumb text to send to me. I replied, and I replied with Japanese text and got no response. I don't know why, like, you know what bugs me about the text scammer people? When I reply and I'm like joking around with them, like, you can't get me on this, stop trying, you know, you're stupid. Why don't they, like, reply to me ever? Why don't they, like, give me a little like, I see screenshots of people, like, posting, like, their angry responses from the bot, or the like, scammers, and it's like, why don't I get, like, a salty guy who's, like, mad I called him out? Because I do it, like, almost every time. I mean, it's not always, a screenshot-worthy thing. Sometimes it's only funny to me, but, like, I get amusement out of it. But, like, why don't we chat? Like, what got you to this point in your life? Maybe next time I should just, like, I should send them, like, a BetterHelp link or something. Although, they're, like, controversial now, I think. I think BetterHelp was canceled. Do I have a Tropicos I'm willing to trade? Unfortunately, I do not. I only have one, and it is a part of my living decks, so I need it for that. Do you think I'll get the Giratina before you get the Feebas? I really hope I get the Feebas first. Which sounds selfish, but, like, my odds are significantly lower than yours in your Giratina hunt. I am, like, supposed to have much better odds than you, so by all means, I should get this Feebas. Now, I mean, time-wise, actually, it takes you probably more to get an encounter than me. Little Bluebird from Naruto Shippuden. My favorite anime of all time. That's one thing I've, a mindset I've kind of shifted recently, over the last, like, 6 months, and, as the New Year motivation kind of hits everybody, I'm realigning and focusing with, is just, like, it's okay to like things that other people don't, and your opinions do not have to be affected by other people's opinions, if that makes sense. And I've just been trying to really relay that, because a lot of the time when I say, like, oh, Naruto's my favorite, people are like, yeah, but have you watched this, and this? And I'm just like, maybe I'm like, yeah, maybe I'm like, no, but, like, it's not gonna change my opinion. I'm not trying to have my opinion changed, and it is okay to be like that. I've never seen Naruto. Should I watch it? I mean, I would. I'm biased. I'm very, very biased. If you do use a filler guide, you can skip a lot of it shortens it a lot if you skip filler stuff. I don't know. For me, it's a really great story. I've heard, you know, dissenting opinions, and people love it, people hate it. But I really love it. Very touching, very moving. 3-hour YouTube breakdown. My shortest shiny hunt. I'm trying to think. I have a shiny Butterfree. So this is a little weird. I was shiny hunting Pichu in Pokemon Sun, like, way back, and I was doing an egg hunt. This would have been, like, almost 10 years ago. And I missed a egg click. The way Pokemon Sun determines the egg shinies, your luck is pretty much predetermined in a way. The egg, if I remember right, it's, like, based on, like, the egg number in a way. And that portion is random. So what happened was I was hunting this Pichu. I got a shiny Pichu. And then my game like crashed or something and I lost it. And this is before I kind of understood how they determined the shiny eggs. And then I was like, well, okay, whatever. I'm not doing that hunt again. I'm going to hunt something else. And I started hunting a Butterfree. So I was hatching Caterpie eggs, and I hatched a Butterfree in like 3 eggs from when I saved. And it turns out that because like I saved where I saved, the 3rd egg that I hatched, no matter what I did, would have been shiny. So I would probably say that. But that, I don't know if that counts, because like the Pichu got sacrificed and was a part of all that. So besides that, maybe like Fuecoco. We had a pretty solid Fuecoco hunt on the channel. It only took like a couple hours. As far as egg hunts go, I'm not gonna count the Herba Mystica sandwich boosted. I watched Naruto no filler. Oh yeah, that was the other thing. I can't recommend it without a filler guide. I though watched it when I was in 7th or 8th grade. And I didn't understand what filler or anything like that was. So I just I watched the entirety of all of it. When I rewatched it with my fiance, we used a filler guide, and it went a lot quicker than you'd think. But yeah, that's my favorite. I can't tell you it's gonna be yours, but if you like things I like, you might like it. I think people agree Naruto's pretty good. I think where it gets polarizing is Boruto. And people talk about like power creep and all this, all the different things you can talk about, but like that's where I get into my refreshed, enlightened mindset, if you will, of just enjoy stuff you want to enjoy. You know, as long as it's not morally incorrect, anyway. Just enjoy it. You don't have to. Not everyone has to agree with me. That's something I found myself like. I wouldn't even say struggling with, but I would think, oh man, that was a great episode. I loved that. And then I'd see the opinions online like flooding in and people like flaming certain parts or not, oh, this animation sucked or whatever people can come up with. And then I would find myself like, oh yeah, that did stink. And I think it's very easy for everyone to do that, and that's just something I've been focusing on over the last, like, 6-7 months. And part of that is I deleted social media off my phone. My only social I keep is YouTube, because I watch YouTube videos like crazy. Not like crazy. I like having YouTube videos on in the background while I do stuff. It's almost like podcasts for me. Or like longer form YouTube videos. I also do follow podcasts on YouTube, so. But I keep YouTube, and then I keep Snapchat only, not really because I don't really use it ever. Not very often. But there are people in my life who only contact me through there. So I don't want to like I'm not trying to cut people off. I just getting out of the loop of scrolling, and I ironically say as I'm sitting here creating content. But like I found myself a victim way too many times of doom scrolling, and then I'm overthinking about stuff, and it most of the time it was not helping me. I will say, favorite basketball team is the Boston Celtics, and I know like nothing of what's happening on a day-to-day basis anymore with the teams I follow in like sports. Like I am much more disconnected from that I'm not nearly as locked into any of that as I was. Which is, like, another thing that's not gonna hurt me. Like, it's fine, but, like, those are things I enjoy, too. So, finding a healthy balance. But for me, the cold turkey approach to start is what I kind of needed. Animation's so tough. I've been 90. Oh yeah. No, the internet is a wonderful place to collect opinions from people who have no experience doing the topic sentence, the subject matter, not topic sentence. It is a wonderful place. And you'll, like, find yourself, like, agreeing with it, too. Like, I'm just reading, I'm like, oh, okay. This guy made this comment. He must know about that. Because in real life, you would never, like, make a comment on something that you don't know about. You wouldn't have the confidence to do that. But on the internet, you don't have to have confidence to post things. Like, in real life, if you don't know about something, you're not going to start talking about it, because what if someone around you does, and they're like, what are you talking about? Then it's really awkward. In the internet, you can just, you know, delete a comment or whatever, and it's fine. Or people even agree with you. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, you know what I didn't work on? Maybe I'll do that today. I never worked on my Twitch sub emotes and all the different little buffs I can give people. As an affiliate, I'm an affiliate. Yeah, I can speak on shiny hunting too. That is don't be prepared, because I remember starting out, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna do these, like, these high effort, or these high odds hunts. I'm not into all that stuff. And then I was fast forward, and I'm sitting here with 2 3DSs spamming A and, like, resetting simultaneously to get a full odds hunt. And I got it though, so it is what it is. I just see if she's better than Alexa. She said it's like comparing apples to not apples. Hey Siri, are you better than Alexa?
I'm a big fan of good listeners and helpful beings.
Why did it say that? Hey Siri, is Alexa better than you?
I'm pretty loyal to Apple. It's just how I'm made.
Yeah. I think Siri's a corporate shill. Bootlicker. Oh. Siri? Okay, I need to stop. Hey, stop it. Stop. I don't need you. Go away.
Okay.
The Apple phone assistant, whose name begins with an S, stinks. It is not useful at all. Even with the, like, Apple Intelligence AI garbage, it just, it doesn't, there aren't many times I want to use it, but whenever I do, I'm like, ugh, you just stink. This is the worst. We can't get better than this in 2025. You know, that's just silly stuff. I don't know. My least favorite Pokemon. You know, every time I'm asked that, I have to, like, think. Because, like, there's obvious answers. Like the Garbodor and the literal garbage Pokemon, but I don't even think that's like too, like, Ekans came to mind. But, like, I kind of like Arbok. I don't know. Ekans. But I don't have, like, a passionate hate for Ekans. I'm trying to think of something that I like. If you're my least favorite, I've got to, like, hate. Sneasler. Man, I don't... And, like, if you get too... I don't know, because, like, if I get too far back, I get nostalgia for, like, some of those, like, old 2D sprites. And so, like, I can't really dislike those guys. It's probably something in Gen 5, if I'm being honest. Which is probably a hot take. Man, I need, like, a list of, like... Maybe I should do the favorite Pokemon picker as, like, a video. Except, I used it to find my least favorite. That'd be funny. Be fun. Scarlet and Violet is almost over. You know what hit me? Obviously, we're in the new year. Happy New Year to everybody. We're 9 days in, and we haven't heard about Legends, whatever it's called. What is it? What is the new one even called? Legends, Pokemon Legends, ZA. Thank you. We haven't heard about ZA. It's supposed to come out this year. And don't get me wrong, it's Nintendo. It's Pokemon Company / Nintendo. They're just gonna, like, randomly drop a tweet and invalidate everything I'm about to say. But, like, I thought it was supposed to be, like, earlier 2025. Obviously not now, but March. But we're still... That, and we're waiting on Switch 2. Man, I really think it's gonna be a combo release with Switch and Switch 2. Or the Switch 2 is gonna, like... Well, I think it's already confirmed the Switch 2 will have backwards compatibility. But it is interesting that we really haven't heard, like, even a tidbit. Normally, we'd get, like, at least something by now. Another trailer, some type of teaser. But, like, man, Nintendo and Pokemon Company had a rough year develop with that. 2024 was just ugly. We got Paper Mario. Did Mario RPG come out last year? Was that, like, late 23? I cannot remember, but those were basically the two notable things. They got Showtime, Princess Peach, and that game was mid, and Mario and Luigi Brothership was, like, actually bad, from my understanding. I did not play it. Echoes of Wisdom. Zelda games don't really miss. I have it. I have not played it yet. That would be a fun thing to stream. You know what I found out this weekend talking to a family member? If you look up Paper Mario TTYD, like, reaction compilations, I've made, like, a couple of them with my reaction. I'm even in one of the thumbnails, and I'm not even, like, I'm not like that. Y'all see the numbers. I'm not, like, I don't even make money. They should pay me for my reaction. Nah, it's fair use. They did put my link in the description with, like, the hundreds of other links they put in there. Not hundreds, but that was kind of like a cool, like, whoa. My content is in someone else's content. It's kind of a cool feeling. I'm not even gonna lie. I was like, huh. I'm in there. It was nothing earth-shattering, but I did definitely look it up after and find myself. And Paper Mario, I will say, was really good. I grinded that game. But, like, I can only play it so many times before I'm like, I need to play something else. And normally, another game fills that excitement while I wait, you know? Right now, there's just nothing. I will say, the Legends series idea, continuing this open world idea, how Legends plays anyway, really appeals to my enjoyment of Pokemon. Obviously, battling is really cool. I love Pokemon battles. But I think my favorite, as a shiny hunter in general, I think one of the things I enjoy the most is, like, catching, completing things. So, like, Legends Arceus, you know, completing all of the Pokemon pages or whatever gave me so much dopamine. I was flying with that game. It was perfect. Did you get it? So wait, you got the Giratina before I got my Feebas? That's not a good sign. Oh no. Oh, that's so cool though. The hard work pays off, and that is all the dopamine hit that you need to start another hunt. We can probably thank Shiny Poipole for the fact that I returned to streaming. Full odds regular. Oh. No. Oh no. I read it, but then I didn't comprehend it. I'm washed. I told you I'd be like messing up my words today. That's funny. You got me. I was so happy for you, but I'm also a little happier for myself now because maybe I won't be spending an eternity to get a Feebas. It's not even like a special shiny. I mean, it's cool, but like, I'm not trying to go crazy. It's just a shiny I wanted, and I'm doing a shiny living dex, so I might as well. Is kind of how I'm looking at it. Me and my close friend, who some of you might remember. Well, actually, Moltres might. I don't know if anybody else would. But Poltrock plays. Me and him are playing some Pokemon Go this weekend. We're gonna grind this Fashion Week that's happening starting tomorrow with Furfuro, because all my form decks people know the Furfuro forms are virtually impossible to come by. And we're doing that. We're gonna hit some retro gaming shops. So there might not be a stream on Saturday, but I do have a video lined up. And then Sunday, my Sunday filled up really fast. It went from having nothing to like I'm going to look at some houses. What else? I gotta do another thing after that, and then it'll be like late. Oh, you know what I didn't even think about? I'm looking at houses during the NFL playoffs. What am I doing? I got priorities here. No, there's actually... I'm really excited. I talked about house hunting in the last stream, but I'm really excited at the prospect of not only owning my own house, but really what that could do, because I mean, just keeping things relevant to streaming in general, like what that could do for the quality of my streams, the availability of my streams. Right now, one, I don't live with my fiance, so it's a little different. When my fiance's over, I'm gonna spend time with her. But when we're married and moved into a house, having like a room with my setup separate from my bedroom would be a game changer. Just to get those two things separate. I don't like having a bed in my background. But then too, obviously, when we'll be living together, in 6 months, which is crazy. I can say, you know, oh, okay, I'm gonna go do a stream at whatever time I want, and it won't really matter as far as like, oh, we have to spend every single second, you know, it's not like that. Like it would be now if she's over. I'm not gonna like, oh, by the way, you came over here, but I'm gonna go stream. Ha ha ha. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I could totally just like set up times where I'm going to, but I also like, that's important time to me, so that's where the priority's at now. But I am looking forward to the flip side of that. Why should I name this bad boy when I get him? Distortion? Distortion backwards. Or Platinum? I would say that depends on how long it takes you. Because you could look into naming him things like, Thank God, or It Hurts, or Please the Pain, or just Pain. Struggle. Really rolls off the tongue. I popped up, oh man, I worked out today, and everything is sore. Thursday's the peak of my soreness. For workouts, because I've had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of working out. So now I've worked chest twice, shoulders twice, triceps twice. And, because of that, where was I going with that? Oh, I'm sore from all the other workouts, plus a fresh chest, tricep, shoulders workout. Woo! Thursdays is always just the hardest to move around. It's not that bad. But definitely when I like sit still for a little bit and then I'm like, oh! Woo! I need to give him a special good name. He'll be my first shiny legendary. You're right, that's right. We were talking about that. Because Garatina's my first shiny legendary. Matching. Yeah, no, I'll give him a cool name. You know what I used to do for Pokemon names? Which is like, I don't know, you could... I don't like using... Part of my, like, don't care what other people are saying mindset is trying not to use the word cringe. Just cause, looking, the way I look at things, I should apply that same mindset to how I'm thinking about other people. And we've officially looped. Not, like, just, like, in the place in the map that we are. I used to, like, look up cool words, and then I would translate them into Latin. And if it was, like, cool sounding, I would, like, go with it. It's actually how I came up with, like, so my, my online group of friends, we've had the same, like, clan tag in every game we play for a long time. And that name is Rixam, which is, or at least at the time I translated it, I think now you look it up, it says something different. So I don't know where I really got it, but it's the Latin for brawl, which was because I was obsessed with Smash Bros. Brawl at that time. But now that word has its own history in my book. Beyond that, leaning towards distortion or platinum. Distortion's kind of sick. Platinum's cool too. Obviously, very on the nose, but like first shiny legendary, and it's the box art. Like that's kind of cool. I should set up a camera to hunt. I don't know. Let me see how difficult it would be. Because what do we got? We got... Look at all these layouts I have, people. We got chat. We got Elgato only. All the cool things. Whoa. Oh, I was going to say I should set up a dual cam like I was talking about to hunt the 3DS stuff. Maybe... Hold on. Because I'm doing it here anyway. I'm just, like, doing it. I'm right here. I can still... Well, I was going to say I can still hear you, but it doesn't... Oh! Woo! This is where I keep my cables. You can't really see me, but... I should be able to put... my 3DS capture card... in. Oh. Where did I put this one? Oh, USB cable. Oh, USB cable. It's like a longer one. Oh wait, is it hanging right there? Am I a silly goose? I might be a silly goose, everybody. Orewa Gusu! That's... I think I'm hilarious, okay. Oh, no, it's not sitting right there. Where did it go? Will this work? No, this will not work. Huh. It's very hard to move right now. Aha! This looks like it. Aha! Ugh. Humans are going back to the moon? For real? Oh, my mama? Sorry, Mom, I didn't mean to drag you into humans going into the moon. Little detour on the stream. Little... Actually, could I just go, like, over my monitor instead of doing all that? Little Windows plug-in, plug-out noise. Oh, man. Okay. Alright, save up. Guess watch this. I'm just going to... Where's my 3DS capture? I don't want Windows to protect my computer. Thank you all for sitting with me through this. This might not be the most entertaining thing on Earth. But I promise you, it's worth it. So we're gonna go to this. and then add a window capture of 3DS Capture Top. Look at that! We're also going to turn the volume of the 3DS entirely down. Oh, that's up. Now, we're going to duplicate this. Oh, that's... Oh. Whoa! I covered me. Can I get this around my little 3DS? And then put the 3DS on top. I put distortion in Google and it's Corruptilla. That's gas! What did I tell you? How did I set this up? You know what, we'll just do it like that for now. So get in this corner, I'll just do this. Oh. We'll take the little shadow and just kind of... I like having like a little bit of a background to all this. So it's not so just like... There we go. So, now you can see me shiny Poiple hunt while I'm hunting this. And it's not like you really need to see the bottom screen of my 3DS anyway, so... Although now I can't see the run button. Which really doesn't matter, I guess, if I'm not bumping into Pokemon. The only thing is this 3DS is my Capture Card 3DS, which is a lot slower. So the resets will be a little less frequent. I should also set it up on the vertical source too. Huh? Cool. We're now dual hunting. Now, I do not have a counter for the Poiple. And if I started one, it would be very inaccurate. So we're not going to really be counting the Poiple encounters as much. But I was going to be hunting this anyway, so it's nice to just have both. Kind of dopamine, honestly. I love... I misspelled it. It's actually Corruptillum. I wonder how that's pronounced properly in Latin. I always feel like I know more Latin than I know because I am a choral singer, and there's a lot of Latin pieces, and you kind of get used to pronouncing them. And Huh. Those are gas, though. Distorting its deprava. Oh, my gosh. I'm saying it like it's Spanish, but it's... I mean, it's definitely closer to that than English, I suppose, but not... This is dopamine. I really love this little on the cuff layout I made. The little background shadow. Although it's bothering me that the bottom isn't like fully... There we go. So now I can run around and just press A like I was doing before. Now we're gaming. Except I gotta do that every time. It's not gonna be a perfect science because I can't do two things at once. And to reset, I need both fingers on the 3DS. But I'm getting a lot more encounters. We are maximizing our returns here. This is like TikTok, you know, you get the gameplay and then more gameplay or like another screen doing something totally irrelevant to the cause. I ran into a Caps kid. Different distortion. I kind of dig that. See, the Latin idea cooks still. Maybe I should get back into that. By the way, today I am drinking some Mountain Dew Zero Sugar. A little hypocritical of me. I'm not actually a big promoter of soda. But right now I am on a pretty... not strict, but I am on a pretty heavy calorie deficit with my my dieting, and zero sugar sodas are a way that I kind of handle some of those cravings that I can get in my darkest moments with how difficult these calorie deficits can be. So, not the most healthy thing. I'm fully aware of that. Actually, I only have Mountain Dew because I ran out of zero sugar Sprite. So it's funny you say that. Zero sugar root beer? 0 calories? Tastes just like root beer. It is amazing. Back-to-back 1 in 200 milli? I don't know why I said milli like that. That's crazy. That is crazy. Good for you, though. I almost said slay. Oh, I'm rotting away. I'm rotting. Can you tell I'm like... We got Poipole over here. We got Feebas here. Oh, Feebas eggs hatching. Reset the Poipole. Click the button. It's a lot to do. Oh, and okay. The thing with the old DS is sometimes the buttons don't work. And when I go to reset it, I'll like hit the inputs, and then it does not do that. We really don't want shiny Feebas, do we, people? You know what I should have ready too? Can I switch to 3DS? I'm glad I checked this. Now, does this doing that affect... No. I'm thinking in case I get the shiny, Um, desktop. Tools. In case I get the shiny, we will want to switch to that layout to focus on the play pool. But just wanted to make sure that was all configured correctly. But we got more eggs. We're going for egg number 400. 400. Gonna get some poi pool encounters in here too. For the love of the game. I gotta fly. There we go. Oh. Bear with me while I'm figuring out how I like to do this, but I'm kind of digging this. Do you guys like seeing the poi pole hunt on the side as we're kind of rolling through these Feebas eggs? Is this like some some good tech? Obviously, I don't have like a label or anything indicating what it is that I'm doing over there, but I feel like it's interesting. It's pretty self-explanatory once you see it too. Looks good to me. William, welcome in. Thank you. I knew that Mankey was going to be there. Last time we were around this area, we found a shiny Mankey. I kind of dig it. It's not, I mean, obviously I'm not, like, perfect on the timing because I'm, like, more focusing on the Feebas. But all it really does take is spamming A and then a reset. So, like, when I got an egg hatching, you know, I can see if I have a shiny Poipole. No shiny, reset. There you go. So free. It definitely takes a little, I will say, it definitely is taking me a little more mental power. But, like, that's what I'm here for. I'm not here to not shiny hunt. Although, if I knew I was going to do this, I would have made a thumbnail. I would have made a different thumbnail. You know what? I thought about it, too. I literally, like, had this idea while I was at the gym. And then I just wanted to go live, you know? $3.99. We're almost eclipsing 400 here. Oh. Does anybody else get a weird dopamine from, like, Pokemon title menu themes? Not themes, but like the whole charade, the cutscene scene? I don't know what you call it. It's not like a cutscene. 400. And it is not a purple Feebas. Oh, you know what I could do? I have an idea. Haha! Look at this little guy. I want to match him to about the size of Feebas, maybe a little. Oh, that's Feebas. Point ball's in the corner where the point ball hunt is happening. I kinda dig that. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it explains what's happening for moments like this where I'm like, I'm doing stuff. It's like, why is he just sitting on a point ball screen? Not that it really matters, but like, kind of dig it. Colorado boy, welcome in. Good to see ya. How's it going? We are, well, that's not an orange and white point ball. So I'm gonna do that. This 3DS is the worst to reset hunt on. I have a separate 3DS. I just don't have capture set up on it yet. So that's part of that thing. I actually found you can set up 3DS capture on a modded 3DS without a capture card. Because you can like install some mods to like capture it. Which is kind of crazy. Because my 3DS I'm playing on in the corner here is modded to have like a physical capture card. It's going all right. How have I been doing? Oh man, I've been doing good. I've been doing good. We're making some big life moves. I'm in school now, so technically I call it going back to school, but I never went to college in the first place. So I can't really go back if I didn't go. But back in schooling, which feels pretty good. Got some free time in between semesters and stuff. Hoping to get back into the streaming game a little more. And here we are doing just that. Just reviewed the footage of the back-to-back 200 mil. Was it perfectly back-to-back? That's dope. Thank you. Thank you. I got some house showings this weekend because I'm going to be buying a house. It's crazy stuff. Hope school's going... School went... The first semester was very easy. That's mostly because, like, it was a lot of, like, general education stuff, you know? Math. English. And I really enjoy writing. That's actually been one of my biggest, like, quarrels with the channel, particularly my YouTube channel, is I actually really enjoy writing videos. I just never have the time to like put in to really make it a consistent habit of mine. Whereas streaming, I have the time, you know, every couple of days for 2 hours, 3 hours. Today I actually have more. I don't know what I'll go until, but I do have more time today. I don't work, so I got off today. And it's not a weekend, so I don't have any like plans or anything. No loans yet either is another big thing. I have not had to take out any loans yet. And so far it's looking good that I won't have to, so we'll hope that trend stays, because that school, I know that's like the, not the pitfall, it's just the downside. I haven't been in college since the year of COVID. I know that's the story for a lot of people. And like, I mean, to be fair too, it's not for everybody, and that isn't even in like a condescending way. Because people told me that when because I didn't go to college. Actually, my plan out of high school was to self-teach, or continue to self-teach myself and get a job as a web developer. That has not happened yet. I became a bunch of different things. I actually career shifted from that, And now I'm going to school for IT, which just makes sense for me. I'm very techy. I love tinkering with tech, and I just find all of that kind of thing super fun. And not that I'm just going to be tinkering with tech for a job, but to be in the technology space makes way more sense for me. Fan theory, Giratina is just a bunch of Bisharp in a trench coat. Awfully similar to Bisharp's name. That's where the evidence ends. Also, I'm over odds. That's the kind of stuff you come up with when you get over odds on a shiny hunt. That is very true to over odds. Good debate. That's kind of where I'm at. There's a lot of. I'm also just excited because the opportunity in the space is plentiful. It's not going away anytime soon, that kind of thing. I feel like there are expensive educations that you can get that will lead you to nothing burgers. But honestly, I'm still fairly confident in the fact that maybe I shouldn't just sprout this out so much. I should think before I say something like that. But I am fairly confident in the fact, and I feel like evidence supports that college education or college attendance is on a decline, and a part of that is obviously the expense becoming so unbearable, burying yourself in debt. And part of that is just because people are realizing it's not, depending on the field, it's not really the promise that they sell you it as. It's kind of promised growing up that it's you go to college equals you get a good job, equals you make money, equals happy life, right? That's kind of what they pitch you. But a lot of people, got out of college for things they thought would land them good jobs, and are finding themselves not working even in that field. Now, I will say, I think part of that comes down to user error. I think you have to know, if you're going for a certain study that really isn't relevant in the world, that maybe you're not going to be making a lot of money or doing anything relevant with your study. So that comes down to it. That definitely factors in. But I'm still of the mindset, I think about, I don't have children now, and I don't think it'll be anytime soon. But, I'm not gonna put yeses and definites on that kind of thing. But regardless, I think about what am I gonna tell my children? How am I gonna tell them to handle education? And obviously the landscape could be so entirely different by the time they're even thinking about that. So there's nothing concrete, right? But I do think it's still important to try. If you haven't, unless, and the key word is unless you have a clear path that you're confident in. And then if you've tried and you're oh, this isn't for me, I think that's 1,000 times better than having no real path, and then not having no real path plus not going is kind of the equation, right? If you've got a path and it just doesn't involve college, that's awesome. That's what I did. Mine didn't work out for me. I actually, I won't say what profession I kind of got into, just for privacy's sake. But I actually started really doing well in that profession. I was really growing, and it was starting to show. The money was starting to come in a little more. But I found out I hated it. by getting like totally busy with it and really living out the profession I was aiming for before, I had found out that I did not like it. So my pivot was going back to schooling, but that's because they're not going to hire a lot of IT people without some type of degree. I'd have to stumble into a situation to find somebody who's like, I know about computers. You want to hire me to set up your network infrastructure? You know, it's just different. But it's a field where you kind of know you have to have some type of credential to be getting a position in that field. I don't think it's good to just go, right? You should at least have some type of idea or be working towards an idea. I know a lot of the people my age who didn't know still went because they didn't have like an idea outside of college. So they were like, well, I'm going to go. And the first year anyway is all those general courses that have no major specific things, you know, credits or whatever it's called, and wherever you are, so you can kind of just like go and figure it out along the way. I know a lot of people who did that and they found things. Some people didn't though, and either way it's okay. I guess we don't realize something that we wanted turns out to be. Yeah, absolutely. That's kind of where I was at, and it was difficult to pivot. That was probably the most difficult decision I made, was finally like, okay, I'm gonna it almost feels like restarting in a way, which doesn't feel good at my age. Penny that doubles every day for a month. I'm thinking penny that doubles every day for a month over 1 million. Because that's like 4 million, right? 0.01 double every day for 30 days. 5 million. I was close. Oh, wait. On the 29th day that it doubles. Oh, okay. So it's actually 10 milli. That's compound interest right there. That's how that works. Maybe not always in terms of doubling, but that's investing right there. Bum, 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 ba, 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 ba. You know, I will say one thing about being a small streamer right now, is I really like when I've got chat members and things that I can actually feel like I'm having conversations with, and like meaningful ones too. And obviously, I could just, you know, if I had 100 people in here and they were all screaming at me, I could rant about whatever I want, and everyone could chip in, and I'm sure that's how you kind of get that equal satisfaction. But it's really cool. It's a really cool thing. Don't get me wrong, I'm obviously always trying to grow. I'm a goal-oriented person. I'm not gonna be like, I want to stay small forever if I'm doing this. But there are cool things to appreciate. Money is not one of them when you're small, but it's also not expensive to do. I'm not really paying for any of this besides internet, which I'd have anyway, and power, which I'd be using all these things anyway. I'd be... Well, this Feebass is not getting lit with us today because 420 is not a shiny. It is a regular Feebass. Is it normal that my monitor blacks out for a couple seconds when I touch a certain wire? Definitely not. But It might be your... It might be your cable. It might not actually have anything to do with your monitor. It could be like a bad cable. We're on our last box that I've collected for today. I'm not going to end the stream after that. After the boxes. We did not get a Citadel last time. I do want to get that, so we'll definitely go grab some Citadel while we continue to hunt the Poipole. And then if we're still rolling strong after that, we can just keep hunting Poipole. I have the screen I alluded to earlier. Well, of course, when I switch to it, it is resetting, but we have the 3DS screen that I can switch to just hunt my Poipole. But then I'll have to collect some more Feebas eggs for tomorrow night. Bunch of friends smoke weed and drink alcohol. But doesn't do any of that. Yeah, that's why he's not shiny on 420. He's Pepto-Bismol. I need to write down to change that. Not the Pepto-Bismol thing. Well, that's... I always say Pepto-Bismol because that's the Smash Bros. Brawl thing. But change Twitch and YouTube notifications to signify... I just want to change them to signify that... which service they're following me on. Because it is different. That's the Twitch one. For those of you on YouTube who are wondering. And then on YouTube, you get the... If your subscriptions are set to public, you get the little Rotom fan one that I had. But thank you, Moltres. Appreciate you. I'm an affiliate on Twitch. The bar to entry for affiliate is not super high, admittedly. But I am an affiliate on Twitch, so it is possible for me to make money there. I mean, I don't get money... Like, can I run an ad? I can. I'm gonna run an ad and see if I even make a cent. Pre-roll ads are disabled for 21 minutes. Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry that you followed and then just got served with an ad. That's, like, terrible. I honestly, I had never clicked the run ad button before. I was honestly just curious if it works. Hopefully I don't get a shiny while I run the ad. That's, I mean, I could do that, but, like... At the same time, like, I'm not gonna keep running ads at people. And even then, with my viewership, I'm not getting a bunch of money from running ads anyway. I don't think Twitch ads... Nintendo! Woohoo! There you go! Ephraim, welcome to the... Oh, well, I was gonna say welcome to HLEEP peeps, but I don't have, like, members yet. But, thank you for subscribing. That's the YouTube notification I was talking about. I gotta change those so it says, like, subscribe to the YouTube channel versus followed the Twitch channel or something. Always much appreciated, though. You guys are awesome. We're close to 100 followers on Twitch, and we are close to 1,300 on YouTube. Just a little bigger on YouTube. I focused up to release these Feebas. So I ran that 60-second ad. I promise you, I like never I have none. I promise you I don't even think I'll get a cent from that, which is like hilarious to me. Which is why I don't push the Twitch as much. I mean, it's cool, but like unless you've got like a Prime sub or something and you want to use it, which even then I haven't set up like emotes and stuff. That's on the to-do list today, people. That's on the to-do list. I did get eggs, yes. Da 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 da. I subbed a while ago. I just said, I figured as much because you were here like right away. I was like, no way that just like popped in his feed. You got to get the notification. Everyone deserves it. YouTube just has the privacy settings, so not everyone gets the notification when they sub. But I typically gain a couple subscribers every time I stream, so it would be sick if they all had like the notifications, because it would fill up the it get everyone hyped, you know. What's not hype about Nintendo? It's a dope sound. That was one of my better ideas. I unlocked all the shrine doors and battled Team Star. I caught 30 mons just so I could get false swipe. I remember doing that. Oh my gosh. This message is on Twitch and YouTube. I should wonder the trench coat are not happy with me that I revealed their secret of not being. You should just name your shiny Bisharp. That'll make them real happy. La da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da. You know what's criminal? I have not beat Tears of the Kingdom, but like the Switch does not run it well. I don't know. Should I just wait till Switch 2 and play it then? I don't know. It's impossible to know. Because when is the Switch 2 coming? I don't know. I don't base my game decisions based on... Yeah. Treasure of Ruins before battling the Elite Four. Ah, sweet. I did that too. At least I think I did. I don't remember. Now that I'm thinking about it, I might have done it after. I don't know. I know I had to do it to get the shiny charm, so I was on top of that, but I don't remember when I might have done it after, but that's dope, doing it before. I was gonna say you could use them to beat the Elite Four, but then, I mean, it's like, Elite Four is not crazy difficult or anything. It serves its purpose in this game. This game, I don't really care that this game's not inherently the super most difficult, because actually I had some difficult battles. I shouldn't sleep on it. But there are definitely also moments where you just wipe through stuff. But the story, I feel like this game had one of the best stories for a Pokemon game ever? I don't know whose story beat Scarlet and Violet's. It was just way too good. You know, I feel like it was so good. I'm trying to get down to this desert while also collecting Poipole. Oh, I already have a shiny Cyclizar, so I actually do not want the Cyclizar to be shiny because I have no reason to get another one. Whenever I see one, I'm like, oh. Because we found that on stream, if I remember right. I was deathly afraid of Banette as a kid because I was scared of the doll. Oh no! I just reset the Poipole before I saw what it was. If that was the shiny, we'll never know. I hate thinking like that. I don't want to know if that was the shiny. The emotional comedic moment. I did too. It was just, there was something, I mean, besides like very good writing, there's just, I actually like found myself caring about the characters, you know? Like I was invested in Arvin and his Mabustiff, and Nimona was like, that's my friend, even though she's kind of a little annoying, but like she's just like any other Pokemon rival. And then Penny's whole arc with the Team Star stuff, and like it was all about like bullying too, which everyone can kind of relate to at some point in their life, most likely, statistically. That was a long time ago, I know. That was before I had one shiny Poipole, and now I'm looking for a second one. What if we got a double shiny right here? Shiny Feebas and shiny Poipole. Wouldn't that be sick? Oh. Maybe that's what I needed to do. I needed to pull up the Poipole. Clavel got in trouble for... Yes! That, yeah, I didn't even think about him. That was... His whole bit was hilarious. I did the Poipole thing again. It's because I saw the Feebas hatch, and then I was like, Poipole. Man, if either of those were shiny, I'll never know, and I'd have to live with that. Oh well, no they weren't. Let's be real. What the heck? Here we go. There's a lot of Pokemon that spawn here. I don't know. What am I clicking? Stop. Get out of the menus. Get me. How did that even happen? Silly, silly games. Yeah, the Pokemon like run on this path. I don't. Yep. I don't know if I need all that noise. Maybe I'm better off running where I was. Okay, this time I'm not going to reset the Poipole because I see the Feebas egg finish. I'm going to wait till I see a Poipole. I'm about to start cooking some beef ramen. Ooh! I had a chicken sandwich for lunch. Grilled chicken. Well, I say grilled because like it puts the right picture in your head, but I made it on a stovetop. But like you got, when I say grilled chicken, you like had the image, right? Grilled chicken sandwich on keto burger buns, which might sound nasty, but keto buns, like burger buns, it's like 80 calories per bun, 7 grams protein, like almost no carbs, and they honestly taste 1,000 times better than like white burger buns. Now, some of the more fancy burger buns, like a pretzel bun, probably not. But like your basic burger bun from a store, keto buns clear, and they are so good. I have so many like little diet hacks like that now because I've been counting calories and cutting. I'm down 6 pounds as of today. But this is not a New Year's journey by any means. It's just I've been disciplined with the things I've been trying to do. I've been trying to lose weight for like half a year and failed because I was not disciplined with my eating. So this isn't like a new thing, it's more of a I have no excuse thing. People write the characters like no one was a bit annoying at times. She was helpful, yes. Yes. I agree with all of your character assessments. They just made them relatable characters, you know? Flamigo. Is that? No. Okay. We are on 440, and we are down to our last row and a half of Feebas. I did not collect enough eggs. I was really hoping to nail the shiny today. And I'm not collecting more eggs on stream. Because egg collecting is so boring. Now I could hunt the poi pole while I do that, but I could, but will I? I could switch to Legends Arceus. I have a file going there, but it really doesn't have anything to do with the shiny hunting, so I probably won't do that. I might play that later though, on my own. I'd make a separate thumbnail for that. New Year's resolution mine is to get shiny Giratina. It might take you through the whole year. Well, I'm not gonna put that energy in the air. I just did, didn't I? I will be so sad for you if it takes you the year to get. I mean, to be fair, if you like stop doing it, then it's not that bad. But like, if you're trying all year, oh, that would be rough. Is it recommended that I level all my mons to the late 70s before challenging the Elite Four? I think you're good. If you mentioned somebody were like in their 60s, I think you're solid. I don't remember the levels of the Elite Four, truthfully, but you also want to work out daily, but mostly shiny Giratina. Hey, working out has changed my life. I have been working out Monday through Friday for the last year and a half without missing a single day. And the changes that it has had on my life, my physique, my personality, all positive changes and all I'm so passionate about that topic. So when you say that, I'm like, yes, do it. It feels so good. It's so rewarding. I always say to people, it is the one thing you cannot lie about in life. You can lie about your status, your money, your power, fame, all the status symbols you can lie about, right? People rent airplane backgrounds to post pictures on flights, stuff like that. You can't lie about your body. And I mean, there's Photoshop, so like you could maybe lie on social media, but person to person, if I see you in person, right, you can't lie about what's in front of me. And I just think that's so cool. What Gen 9 mons do you predict will be in the next gen? I need Flamigo. I love Flamigo. What do I actually think will get in? besides like starters eventually, Tatsugiri is awesome. I think they really like marketing Tatsugiri. Actually, I have a little like Tatsugiri thing I got at a mall. Oh, ow. That didn't actually hurt, but I could do that for Shiny Giratina nonstop. You could do like a treadmill or like something, and well, I say that I would never bring my Switch into a gym, but I would bring it. I have like a gym at my complex that I don't really go to. I go to a different gym, and I might bring a Switch to that or something. No, I get it. I get you though. We got 2 more Feebas eggs until I think I'm going to try and get those Citadel that we did not get yesterday. Because I did not have Cloth Stick and then I ran out of time because I had to go to work. Oh, that's weird. I'd be at work right now on a normal day. Weird feeling. When you like look at the clock and you're like, I'm not normally home at this time. Let's see. Slay. No. Neither of those were shiny. Why is that? I'd be in second period enough. I did skip school today. That's crazy. You know, it's funny you say that because like I didn't skip. Okay, that's a lie. I'm not going to promote skipping class. It's not a thing I should promote. But when I did skip a class in high school, and by a class I mean like I skipped it multiple times, it was my second period class. Because at my school, third period was like a free kind of like catch-up hour. So me and a couple of buddies would skip second into third and then come back for fourth, and we'd get like an hour off of school. We'd be skipping. But I like this spot. I don't like the mountains over there for a Citadel hunt. I don't want ice. But I don't want desert either. Is there one just like in some nice grass? No? Okay, we're gonna go up by the mountain. What do you think will shine for a shiny Giratina or a shiny Poipole? This one is even. We are at odds, but I do get, I mean, if I'm like locked in, I get more encounters more frequently. Teachers and yard duties every, oh, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't know what it's like now. I was in high school before COVID happened, so I know that changed. Not that it has anything to do with skipping, but like I know just a lot of things kind of changed as a result of that. A lot of policies and things. So that might be totally different now, truthfully. I'm going to hide our friend Feebas and his counter because we're not hunting Feebas now because I ran out of eggs. They could end up adding Touchgear like that. Yeah, they'd kind of have to add Donzozo. Whee! Now the Citadel were up here because I was bumping into them. I don't have my map. I can't see it. Oh, they're like right here. Oh, I'm like, why did it not give me the little, like, you found an outbreak? No, don't do that. Alright, well, we found an outbreak, so we're gonna hunt this John. Now, remember, Sea Toddle is dark in its shiny form, but it's like very, very, it's like much darker, so it's not like I won't see it dark because it's nighttime. And I need 2 of them, maybe. I don't remember if I have one or not, but I know I need one for the living decks. And the reason I specifically want to do this is they are currently shiny boosted. So especially after I knock out a bunch of them, the odds are even more in my favor than they already would be. How do I fly? In the DLC, the Blueberry Academy stuff, you get the ability to fly when you it's either when you complete or during the Blueberry Academy. I think it's during the Blueberry Academy. So you get it in the DLC if you have that. I don't know if there's a way to get it if you don't have the DLC. I know that's where I got it, so I don't know if... Look at all this Toddle. They're feeding encounters, but not shinies. And I'm due. I'm like 3 streams without a shiny right now. And that's just a lot, man. I found shinies off camera, but like then I don't get, you know, the fun of finding a shiny on stream with everybody watching. Shiny Rayquaza or Giratina? I think Giratina's cooler, but that is not a slight on Rayquaza. I just think the Giratina shiny is like super, super dope. Well, there's shiny number uno! Yeah! It's not the Poipole, but not even boosted. That's what we like to see. I will take that. Absolutely. What do we got here? What kind of ball does this match with? It's almost like... I mean, it's a darker tone, so like a luxury is always good. Premier I kind of mess with, but it's like orange. And there's like fastball. But it's not even like that, though. Level? Heavy ball, almost? But that's like a blue. I'm leaning towards Luxury Ball, too. Let's see if I can just get it turn 1. Sweet! First shiny of the return. Oh, ow. Also rude. Rude again. He's just not being very nice to me. But it is a really cool shiny. My first shiny of 2025, I think, was the Poipole I got. Unless I got something in Pokemon Go that I'm forgetting about, which is like pretty statistically... Oh, wait. Sprigatito. Because they had Sprigatito Community Day. So, I got a bunch of those. Guess Toddle's name means toddler. I'm thinking so. It definitely reads like it. Thank you. I had a feeling about that one. I don't know why. Sweet! Now, I think I have one of these, but I'm going to get another one, because if I remember right, it was like one of the surprise trade like website ones, and I don't count those in my living decks. So if I did not, I might have released it I think that's what I'm thinking of. So I'm still going to go through this outbreak and shoot for another Citadel. And hope we can get another shiny boy. Yeah, I've mentioned it before. It does help that I live on a shiny. You see what? Am I tweaking? I think it's that rock. Did you see the rock? Do you prefer steak or fried chicken? Steak, 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 steak 1,000 times steak. Oh, I love steak. It was the one under the... Oh, okay. The trees mess up. The lighting makes me double take a bunch. Which is why I kind of hate these. It's the only reason I don't like hunting. How do I like my steak? Medium. I am a pink enjoyer. I love me all the fatty pieces. I will eat them right up. When I have steak, it is not for health purposes. Let me just say that. Yes. I need... Same with burgers. I need pink. I need it juicy. I want... I'm gonna bet the next gen will be based on Netherlands, Germany, Australia, India, or Italy. I'm gonna guess you've done more research than I. Because I would assume that there isn't really a game thinking that is like based off of those regions. That's always kind of a fun part of a new generation, like guessing what it's going to be based off of. Goodbye, Toxtricity. You are not like the others. This song is loud. Like, this one's gonna be quiet. That's funny. I deserve that. I'm waiting for that third message to pop. I can't believe we were like hunting like crazy and we already got one without even trying. Like before we even had a boosted odd at all. That's outbreak hunting for you. Please don't encounter me like that. I am... Okay, not many Citadel left from the original outbreak. I always like get one or two more before I start resetting. Oh, they're so cute. What a cute Pokemon. These guys are awesome. Alright, call back, call back, call back. Don't kill them all, Gallade. Now, can I picnic here? Okay, tell me how that's not a slope. How are you putting a picnic table? It's literally sideways. But this game, like, yells at you all the time for trying to do that. What is this? Blasphemy. I would like a shiny, and if I don't have to use Herba Mystica to get it, I will not be complaining. Because now I have time on my side. I don't need to rush like I was at the end of the last stream, for those of you who were there at the end when I was looking for Citadel. Oh, wow! First picnic? Are you kidding me? Let's go. Okay, so we're done with that hunt. That was easy. We caught the first one in a luxury ball. I'm gonna hypnosis and get all that, but that's crazy. Maybe, do you think this one in the bottom screen here, do you think I'll get the shiny Poipole too? With that kind of luck, or are we just raking in the luck of the boosted odds? Yeah, not that lucky. Did it use bounce? Can I catch it up there? That's what I figured. You outspeed me, so I can't hit you. But that's why we saved before. If it, yeah. Owie. I'm just getting the ball. I'm done trying to hypnosis. Hypnosis stinks. No way! No way! I feel like anytime it's not an immediate, like, critical catch or whatever, it's just not going to be a catch, period. Am I the only one who, like, gets that vibe from... There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And that's both Citadel. Just like that. That is awesome. Sweet. I'll evolve this guy. What does Citadel need to evolve? Citadel. Citadel. What level is it? Oh, it's just an ice stone? That's awesome, because I'm actually really low on, like, revives and, or, like, rare candies and stuff. Ice stone. All my stones should be up here. No? Slay! Bang! I said slay again. Oh, it's so good! It's so good! Now, okay, so I will walk through. There are, for those of you playing Scarlet and Violet, there are... I don't know why it was down there. That's a very good point. But for those of you who don't know, these little shiny like outbreaks that like have this little sparkle around them mean they have a boosted shiny odd beyond the regular outbreak boosts. So right now there are a couple going on. There's not always a boosted one happening, but Citadel is one of them. Chansey is one of them, which kind of stinks because I like when you can hunt the whole line. I actually don't need Chansey. I have one Chansey, and I have a really easier way to get more through the Cute Charm glitch on the DS games. So I have those covered. And then it typically when there is a shiny boosted event happening, each region has a different shiny boosted event mon. This region is Carbink. I actually hunted this off camera. Like before I was getting back into streaming even. And so I have Carbink. And then in this land, it is Fracture, which also kind of stinks. But I did hunt two of them because I could at least get Fracture and then Haxorus. I just need an Axu. So I've actually done the boosted hunts that I have. But let me look around. Is there any good outbreaks today besides the boosted ones? Pawmot doesn't really interest me. Pachirisu I have Magikarp. Weavile's a dope mon. Ooh, a Sinistea outbreak. That sounds like hell. I heard there was a guy in a podcast I follow that said, do you like, they said like something about liking space, and then he said his favorite planet was Earth, and the whole like group like erupted in laughter, and every time I think about space I just think about that. So that I'm telling you that now. Do we do a Sinistea outbreak with no shiny boosted odds? Am I insane? Or am I just like feeling the high? My friend used to be a or not used to be. He's a big Weavile fan, and I like my friend a lot. So, not like that though. That's weird. Where's that Sinisty outbreak? How am I supposed to see that? Guys, do I do this? What else am I gonna hunt to Sinisty, right? Hey, yo, bud. Cheap viewers on Stream Boo. Oh, wow. Slay. Oh, wait. I don't know. I would like to permit user? Is that what they call banning? Oh, no. Ban that guy. Bring the hammer down. Twitch chat is pretty bad when it comes to... Not Twitch chat. I find I get more bots on Twitch, like, coming into my streams. Or there's always the people, too, who are, like, they, like, chat up a conversation with a small streamer, and they're like, if you need layout, they're just trying to get you to buy their, like, product. Or their, like, art for your stream. Just, like, I mean, I applaud a go-getter, because they're not actually bots that are doing that. They're people, but... It's a very common strategy that I don't know. I think if your art will sell itself if it's good enough. You definitely don't need to target small streamers if it's good enough. But I respect the hustle, at least with those people. But the view bot people, I don't even. Starting to go down. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, Sinisty has like a pink... I don't know how I do this, actually. I keep a... I keep a spot on my computer where I have every single Pokemon model stored. Sinisty is number 854. Scroll down to 854. And here is its shiny GIF. Now, I'm going to make that thing big enough so I don't actually think that's what it is. So that's what we're looking for. And I technically should get 2 of them if I'm going to do this. Because Living Dex. I don't think this is that bad. I just have to look really close. Because, like, at least the colors are different enough that, like, I'm not going to see blue and mistake it for pink. You know what I'm saying? But I might not see it far away, so I really have to, like, come up close to them. That is the thing. And this one is not shiny boosted either, which is not great. But I'll get the odds down. I'll do a Herba Mystica sandwich. And we can knock Sinisty out, like a hard hunt, while I do some Poipole too. Let's get some Poipole encounters up in here. But anyone who's thinking about getting into shiny hunting, here's a class action on how not to. What is my favorite soda? Ooh, I love talking about soda. So I have been drinking lots of zero sugar stuff lately, and I mentioned earlier in the stream. That is mostly to help me diet. There are some sodas that are better than others in zero sugar, but it helps me satisfy cravings. My actual favorite soda would probably be Coca-Cola, like just raw Coke, particularly from McDonald's. The McDonald's Coca-Cola is different there's science behind why like people talk about that it's so good. It is a slightly different like formula or whatever. And that's probably my goat. I don't go through a McDonald's and not get a Coke. Now, how often am I going through McDonald's? Nowadays, especially on my diet, as much as I would love all the greasy, terrible foods, and I would devour them, I've been trying to be better about knowing that I shouldn't do that. Sprite or Starry, both, yeah, they are kind of same flavor profile. So does that mean you're also a fan of 7-Up, or are you not a 7-Up fan? Because I feel like 7-Up always... I associate 7-Up with sickness. I don't know if anyone else does. Mine was Mountain Dew, actually. But now soda became, like, more of a luxury for me. And when I splurge on that luxury, I'll get a Coke. But I am having a 0 sugar Mountain Dew. Because, like I mentioned, 0 sugar. 0 calories, which means I'm not breaking my calorie limit by drinking something unhealthy. Because right now, the goal is pretty much strictly calorie related. It is weight loss heavy goal, not necessarily healthy, but they kind of go hand in hand. But there are definitely things like that with like 0 sugar stuff where it's like, is it healthy? You know, maybe not, but also if it helps me get my body weight down, then I can, you know, knock it out from there. Maintain at it easier to... There are not many left from the original Outbreak. Alright. Oh, man. I don't like you, Lincoln Rock. You stink and you smell bad. Stupid Lincoln Rock. Now, this is going to be interesting. I'm going to break a few more Sinisties. Oh, wait. Sinisty chips are actually super useful, too. I forget what they can trade for, but never tried 7-Up, but I imagine it is lemon lime soda. You're not like missing anything for sure. All right, people, this is an insane hunt. I don't know why. Oh, what is that? He's blue. Okay. Yeah, we have to remember we are not boosted on this one. So Herba Mystica is going to be important. So I'm going to pull up that recipe. SV sandwich recipe. And I need the one that does the cucumber pickle. Ghost, what do we have? We need... Where's Ghost on this chart? Hello? Oh, red onion. We need red onion. Break the Sinisty one. I said it like that on purpose. Alright, so we need a cucumber and a pickle as always, and then 3 servings of red onion, which is actually a terrible sounding sandwich. And then you can't do certain combinations. What are the combinations you can't do? Let's do sweet and spicy. That works. We'll go with a Pikachu pick. I think I'm gonna head out now. Had a fun time here today. Bye, everyone. Hey, Moltres. Appreciate you, as always. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. Bowl of potato chips, thing of beef block ramen, and a can of Star. Rated out of 10. At least a 7. I wish I could have all of those things right now. Oh, My friend would be so proud of me right now. I have one friend. Well, I have two friends that are really into Pokemon, but I have one friend who's very, very into Scarlet and Violet. And every time I play with him, my sandwich making is, like, atrocious. And the way I stacked those cucumbers is, like, a record for me. And you can't really mess up the red... The pickles now, I didn't really redeem myself there. And then the bread does not go on the sandwich. Now, look at this. Yummy burger. Now, rate that lunch out of 10. Uh-huh. I might throw up if I ate that. Not even giving my own sandwich a fair rep. Alright, Poipole, you're gonna kind of go to the side for now because we are gonna be ultra locked in on these Sinistea. So we're gonna let Poipole hide for a little bit. Which one was that? What did I just hide? Okay. Now, I didn't, because I was worried about Poipole, I did not read that I got the things. Sparkling Power Ghost and Counter Power Ghost. That's what we need. Okay. Let's look for pink. Oh. Gotta stay closer to the outbreak. Oh. I was turning quickly and you are gamer necking so hard right now. I have to. I'm literally like sitting like this up to my monitor because I cannot see them. Like, I literally have to do this. And I apologize if chat like suffers. Like, I'm gonna be squinting, I'm gonna forget to blink. But if I get a shiny Sinistea out of it... as a true shiny hunter, worth. The worst is like when you can't see the... You can't see it from a distance, really. Oh, you're right, though. When you pointed that out, I was like, oh my gosh, my neck. Knock out some more. I don't like you. Hello, my blue friends. What if you were pink, though? Don't you think it's so cool to be a pink Sinistea instead of a blue one, you guys? Now, this one I don't actually expect results on as quick as we got Citaro, because even though we didn't use Herb on that one, like I mentioned, we did have the boosted shiny odds. But this one we are using Herba, so I do think we've got a solid chance. No data. My internet is giving out. Sorry about that. I don't know if how bad it affected the stream. But the I got some error messages talking about a quick little disconnect. Not really sure what happened on that front, but we should be a-okay now, it looks like. But in case that affected anybody's stream, I should be doing this just so I can get around a little quicker, but wait. No. There's one over there. There's one over there. There's one over there. That's pink. That's pink. That's pink! That's pink! Yes! Oh, give me that! Yes! Okay. Oh my. Okay. Oh my gosh. Please. Oh no, I used my one cool pink ball. Does hypnosis affect Ghost? My fault. I forgot. I did not have my microphone peaks set up properly anymore. I used to. I will put that on my to-do list. Oh, we got it. Okay, let's get another one. We got a nice chunk of time to find a new one. To get an evolution too. That was actually quite easy to spot from that angle. Like, I could see it pretty clear. I really need to figure out my microphone settings for that. That is on me. My deepest apologies. It will make for a funny highlight, I will say that. I will also have to turn the volume down in the highlight though. Because I know exactly what it sounds like. It gets really loud. Okay, no rain though. If we could avoid that whole, could we not do rain? It sounded like a nuke went off inside your ears. Yeah, that sounds about right. Normally it doesn't matter. It's just when I get hype, and I need to set that up so I have insurance that way. You are not my target audience, Mr. Regular Blue Sinisty. It's much cooler when you're pink. No! Not that guy either. So we got one. Now, if I could get two on the same sandwich, I would be ever so delighted. No way. No way! No way! Ah! This game is awesome. This is awesome. Sweet. I really thought that would be a tough hunt. And, I mean, it was straining on my eyes, but, like, we got it. We got two. I have enough for my living dex. And obviously, you could argue that I need 4, and I need to find, like, the correct... Because there's a chipped pot, and there's a cracked pot form. And there's antique form and phony form. But we are not going for a living form dex. Should I look for another one to get the crack, to evolve one into a cracked and one into a... No, they were both phony. They were both phony form, not the antique form. Because what? I've got 21 minutes left on this sandwich. The pink Sinistea is cool. I'm not even like a huge Sinistea guy. I didn't use it in Sword and Shield or anything, but what a cool Pokemon. What does his shiny look like? No way! What? What is happening? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He is planning to destroy my Glade. I need you to go to sleep, sir. Why is it keep missing? I suppose no matter how many nasty plots he does, it's not really gonna do much. 3, so I have 1 for each. You can only get phony if it's an outbreak from real. Okay. Oh wait, that's actually good to know. Because then that makes it a lot easier to find the authentic ones. Like if I have a authentic outbreak, I could hunt that if I wanted to. Now I don't think I'm going to take that route. But now I have 1 for... I could use a cracked pot and I could use a... the other pot that you can use to evolve them. Okay, I need to hunt something different, though. I don't need more than that. That's crazy. Any ghost types on the map? Okay. Can I have that luck for Giratina? I would. If I can pass it along, take it. That is crazy. Mousehold is not a ghost type. Any ghost types that I can apply my existing sandwich to that I have another 19 minutes left on? Anything? I don't remember seeing anything in the when we went around. There's like 2. Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe we just go... What is the graveyard? Grivard. Oh, it's like a yellow. That's kind of sick. But what does the flame look like? Oh, you can't even tell. Okay. And then what about his headstone? Okay, that's impossible. But I suppose there are just a bunch of ghost types out in this land we could run around and maybe find. Well, I can put away this. I've got a sandwich up, so I'm just gonna leave, or I'm gonna save too. But I am gonna leave the poi pull down for now, while I just run with a sandwich on, because I think there's with a sandwich, there's nice odds that I just like bump into shiny stuff. Although I might not want to go too fast. Because... Although, holy, we could probably find one in here. If you just keep going up and down. let them despawn and then respawn? If this is gonna spawn those little dogs? One that is like hilariously cute. Just wait around, see if they're blonde. And they're not, you pop out. That's so awesome. We just head back up. And in this darker tone, it's actually kind of easy to see if it's blonde or not. Because this one's like a... They're like a yellow. I don't really need Frostlass. I don't know if the candle color is different. It didn't look different looking at the regular and the shiny side by side, so it's also much easier to go downward. But there is no boost from like any outbreak in this situation. I'm just trying to get... Oh, you know what would be dope actually? We're getting out of here as much as that is a cool one. I'm gonna head here, where I was hunting the Sinisty, and go in the cave, because Sableyes will spawn. And that is a really cool shiny. If we... I think I've got like 15... How much? 15 minutes on the sandwich timer. So I'll run around for 15 minutes while we see if it wants to net me anything. Because I think, if I remember right, Sableye is like a gold... Alright, I'm back. You did not miss any shinies. We just got the 3 Sinisty. I'm now entering this cave with the ghost sandwich on because Sableye spawn here, and Sableye shiny is like a gold, which is like super cool. And for the living dex, I only have to get it once, so I don't have to get it twice. Now, there's no outbreak, so my odds are not nearly that of a picnic reset outbreak. But if I've got a sandwich on anyway, I might as well try. Right? Get the most out of my Herba Mystica. I'm on a roll. I got punished for 2 days with nothing, and now I'm rolling. The real test is if I get a shiny with this sandwich, or like with this what remains of the sandwich, because that would be insanity. Because these are not well, it's boosted by the sandwich, but nothing other than the sandwich. Like, at least with the Sinisty, we had, like, that's crazy luck, but we did have the odds of a fully, like, we had the full odds of an outbreak. Plus, I, like, got through the first, whatever, once you get the third message of an outbreak, there's not many left message, then your odds are higher, so I did like have the highest odds I could possibly get by that point. It's just my last line. Go back to the Giratina hunt. There you go. I am now on a Sableye hunt, which should be easy to see. So maybe, I don't know if I don't know. I never know if I want to go too fast or not. Like, I always feel like I'm gonna go too fast and blaze right by one. But maybe if I just like chill and then let them kind of spawn in. It's also, I just don't like going up. I like going downward. Guess most Gen 9 Pokemon are not Kitakami and Blueberry. Are not. Oh, yes, yeah. Yeah, they don't actually add much in those DLCs. It's mostly like adding older Pokemon that were not originally in the game. Which when the game comes, like when the DLC comes out, is really fun. To like, oh look, they added back C-Dot. Or like things like that. I would like a golden Sableye. Oh, Sableye. Will you shine for me? Will you shine for me? Will you shine for me? Yes, yeah. When I'm like locked in doing only poi pull, I have like my hands ready to reset right away, but then I'm like, hold on, I gotta like make sure it's not shiny first. I'm just so used to not seeing shinies in a full odds reset hunt like that. I keep thinking that little trainer up there with the red is like gold, and I'm like, Sableye! I doubt I've done this before, actually. I remember I had a fairy outbreak. Or no, what is Sableye's other type? Dark? I had a dark thing I was doing, and I had extra time on the sandwich, and I came here, and I did exactly this, and I might have even been streaming when I did it, too. And I did not get one. So I'm not really anticipating, but I do keep just trying to get one. I will continue to try. Because it's a dope shiny, and I only, like I said, I only need one. I don't got any other Ghost Outbreak to be, like, working on either, so I just, if I want to get the most out of my sandwich, I just gotta find an area. And one nice thing is the only Ghost type that spawns on this little ledge is Sableye. And for some reason, I don't even think, is Glamet a Ghost type? Isn't it Rock Poison? But that's the nice part. Even though there's no outbreak for me here, when I've got extra sandwich time, it is just like, oh, only Sableye was. Oh my gosh, there it is. That is Sableye. No. Yes. What? Get back here. Oh. It's so good. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. I thought it ran away. I can't really do much to it. So we're just going to, you know... It's one of the few ones that, like, a quick ball looks okay with. Or luxury, or fast. Ultra looks fine. The hints of yellow. Actually, a level ball. Moon ball. I think I'm just gonna go with the quick. I'm just gonna get it. Because that should lock it up right away. Yep. Yeah. It's yellow. That's good enough for me. It's not a perfect color match, but nice. Oh, we are doing something right today. I don't know what I did today. That is shiny number 6 on the stream. Holy. In a 2-hour, 30-minute stream, and most of those came in the last hour. Now what? Do I go back to where I was? Yeah. We do. Please take his luck and... I am eating good today. They are feeding me. All the shinies. Now give me a blonde dog. Oh, I thought that would... That would have been crazy. Can you give me a low taper fade? Imagine if I got a shiny. Oh man, they're gonna give me karma by like wasting my sandwich time encountering random dogs. Hey, everybody want to pop up? Anybody blonde? Anybody blonde? Any blondes? Any blondes? Any blondes? Nope, just a dog. I am farming this ghost sandwich. That's 4 shinies in one sandwich. Imagine if Garatina had a low taper feed. That meme's still massive. Isn't that still massive? How was that an encounter? What are you talking about? He's over there. What on earth? What is that garbage? Imagine if Graveyard had a low taper feed. Oh. That's the only thing about these goofy dogs. I like sandwiches. I'm actually very hungry. I ate before stream. But I didn't eat breakfast, so I have some extra calories to work with today, which is not a good mindset. I should just eat breakfast and then I wouldn't be as hungry right now. But I did not eat breakfast. What if Giratina was shiny? Oh yeah! What if Giratina had a low taper feed? It's a huge meme. It's still doing numbers, you know? What if my graveyard had a blonde tapered fade? A little harmony there. Had a blonde hair fade. Where is the graveyard that's blonde and it's a fade, 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 fade? 4 minutes. Okay. Whew. The sandwich, can I have all your shiny luck? I think so. I think it's transferring. Because we are getting pestered by dogs and getting accidental encounters all over the place. And it is kind of hilarious. Is that a shiny Frostlass? I think Shiny Frostlass has like orange accents. I just want a dog that's blonde. I just want a dog that's blonde. This is my dog that's blonde song. I made it up myself just now. Dog, why aren't you blonde, dog? As you can tell, I'm an industry name. I am a household name in the industry, relevant for my hip tunes and catchy rhythms. Yeah, catchy melodies. That's the word I was going for. Rhythms, bro? Come on, what am I doing? 6 shinies today. This is the perfect music to get a shiny to in at least 2 minutes and 41 seconds. You know? Doesn't it just give that? It kind of gives that vibe, right? I have a shiny in 2 minutes and 41 seconds at least. Da, 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 da. Yeah, 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 yeah. Gotta change the title and thumbnail. Because after this, I'll probably still keep chilling, hunt a Poipole, or hunt for the Poipole. I don't know. Those shinies gave me some life. That Sinisty chain, and then, I mean, getting the Sableye was like the icing on the cake, but... Yeah, a minute left. Alright. One more little loop through. See if we got a blonde dog anywhere, but I'm not sweating about it. This is all just extra lucky at this point. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, da-do, da-de-da-de-do. Just gonna make sure I've saved. Let's just keep going down. Up here hasn't given us anything. That's that guy's spot. Don't mess with it. I am a dog. That's how dogs do. Oh, okay. That's the sandwich right there. I saw one spawn. I was like, yeah, that's like my last sandwich encounter, I think. Right? They're all gonna like despawn in a second because sandwich is done. Sweet. Let's save. Wow. Holy. Good Scarlet Violet run. I think. Let me see. 3DS games on 3DS. Hello, everybody. Little bit different layout here, but what we could do is bring Poipole. I don't have a counter for Poipole. And the quality's not the hottest. Can I... Oh, that's a little better. I wonder if I just keep doing that, or like to a certain degree. Yeah. Then we take this again. Bear with me. Just increase. It's not gonna be great quality because it's a 3DS and it's a genuine capture. But I will see if I can adjust the thumbnail. And I have a thumbnail in here somewhere from the Poipole streams. Adjust the thumbnail. And here we go! I said switch 3DS games on 3DS. I record vertically while I do these so that I can make nice and easy clips out of anything that happens. I really wish when it faded to black, I could have it be transparent. But that's just how it is. At least for today. You reset over, like you mean like you kind of did what I did with Poipo earlier? Where like you didn't encounter it, you just reset on it. It wasn't the shiny anyway. You're no sweat. Unless you reset over a shiny, then in that case, ouch. Poipo. No. Don't even entertain the idea. Regular colored Poipole are so stinky, aren't they? So I'll have to collect some eggs for next stream to continue Feebas. That'll probably be tomorrow night. Otherwise, we'll probably continue doing the duplicate. I mean, I shouldn't assume I'm not going to get Poipole here, but I am under the assumption that I won't. But I was under the assumption I wouldn't earlier this week when I got my first one. So, you know, what will the reality be? Who knows? We shall see. We got 6 shinies today, none of which obviously are purple, but we did get shinies today. So my luck is not non-existent. And that's important. Oh no, not the crash out. The Giratina crash out. I don't blame you. All you need is one. I got this neat little widget running of the current song. Give a little credit to some of the amazing music I play on my streams, because I don't make any of it. Oh, my back. Arching from hunting the Sinisty earlier. Ooh, but we made good progress. We knocked out some evolution lines today. We'll have to, before I end the stream. Oh, wait, I didn't evolve the Sinisty. Maybe I'll do it off camera then. I was going to say we got to go into my Pokemon home and take a look at and organize them. Get them in the order for our shiny living decks. Oh, wait, I made an error in the title. I put an accidental space. That's not helping my algorithm. What time? What do I have tomorrow? Okay. Then I will do that. Yum. Although now I'm out. And that means I should have some water. Not just gonna grab another one. I'm testing my shiny luck today by starting this hunt. Or, well, not starting, but continuing this hunt rather than, like, trying another Scarlet Violet. Although I didn't like any of the other outbreaks I had. That's why I did the Sinistea. Because I was like, it's either I do Sinistea or I don't do anything. And I was like, we're going to tackle a visually difficult hunt. And we did it. That was crazy. And we got extra. Da 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 da. Those people are just extremely lucky. Don't get it twisted. Those people are just crazy lucky. That's insanity. Especially at full odds in that game, because Shiny Charm doesn't boost like almost anything in that game. BDSP is kind of stinky for like increasing your shiny hunting odds. Shiny hunting, I think Shiny Charm, I think just increases wild. Which, like, who's hunting? You're not hunting in the wild anyway. Not in a game like that. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see if we can get our own luck at a full odds hunt. Because this is not boosted at all. There's no way to boost this one. Shiny Charm does not affect it because it is a gift. I have one already. So I need a second one for the fact that we are making a living dex, unfortunately. Which is about the worst part about making a living dex is anything that evolves you have to hunt 2 of, or 3 of, or 4 of. But eventually it just shows up, is what I've learned. I do not have a counter for this one. Because it would not be entirely accurate. I have been hunting this one on and off in my own time. Just know that I've put in a lot. I guess. I know people like to see the number though. Should I just start a counter? But I'm gonna hunt it off screen anyway. I'm not gonna count when I do that. Because I'm just hunting. When I'm alone, I don't care how many. I'm hoping today I'm extending my luck as the luckiest person ever. Because it seems like I just got 6 shinies in an hour. And now I'm just like, I'm hoping I can roll that luck into Ultra Sun and Moon. And get this. Do 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 do. Which Team Rocket boss am I fighting? Oh, you're just a grunt. I had Pokemon Go open, I just wanted to test my luck. Steal that luck and take it into BDSP. Hey, take it. Although I do want this Poipole. No, but... Da da. Da 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 da. I actually, you might be able to see, oh wait, you can't see it on this webcam. So right here is my nightstand. Right to the, my right, but it would be the camera's left, I have a stack that I opened that I have to organize of Pokemon cards that I, what was I gonna say? I have those ordered by generation. I don't really collect them traditionally where like people try to finish off the set and everything. I kind of just collect to get one of each. Try and complete like a, almost like a living dex, but for cards. We got my big 64-ounce water bottle now. We got Shaman, Mousehold, Turtwig, and Mew. Not sponsored. Oh. I encountered something in Scarlet and Violet because I left it up on accident. That's why you just heard that noise. So yes, I do. Not super frequently. I'm not like invested in it, but I always like, somebody will get me some for my birthday or something because they know I like it, and then I'll open them up and it's a fun time. And I have my collection that I keep, so I would say I do. This pimple has been on my forehead for like a week and a half, and I feel it ready to go. Just go away. It's so ugly. Ugh. Purple shine for me. Did you like that song? I made it myself. I call it Poipol. Will you shine for me? Took a lot of hard work, and my family went to Sam's Club. It was, hey, there you go. I have been playing the mobile app almost daily. Oh, did I pop it? No, not on stream. Ugh. Woo. When I do a more chill hunt like this, everything kind of like, everything prior in the day, when I have a day like today, kind of like hits me. So I'm just like chilling. I'm like, oh yeah, man, I'm like tired. But like, you get into like the hunting a little more actively, and you can like forget about that stuff. I'm sitting here like, man, I've been live for 3 hours, and I was tired when I started. But we're rolling. I love shiny hunting. And I'm just happy to do it because I like to do things I like to do, which makes sense, but is seemingly more complicated than you would think. A lot of people like to do stuff and then don't do it because, you know, whatever reason. I'm with them. I love streaming, but seems you can always find a reason. But I'm hoping to keep the rhythm I'm building this week and really keep it going. Because I think we're building a good rhythm here. And now, I'm going to be honest. One of the things I think about, not in the moment. In the moment, I'm thinking about shinies. But afterwards, when I'm reviewing, like when I finish this stream, whenever that be, I'm going to think, man, I got 6 shinies. I could make those short clips and, you know, get myself out there a little more by posting my shiny reactions, you know? So it's all part of the game, but also just awesome. I love finding shinies with people. Most of the things I like to do involve people. And I think that's why it's so fun for, like, viewers, too, to, like, I know all the time, like, I mean, obviously you've got your Giratina, for example, but it's happened so many times in my streams where someone comes in and they're hunting as well. And they'll, like, tell me about their hunt, and I'm like, yeah, this makes sense, because, like, the way I'm streaming, that's my way of showing people, you know, when I get a shiny. But if you don't want to stream, it's like, join a stream where someone's shiny hunting. They're gonna be interested. Something about sharing, getting a shiny or hunting for a shiny with someone is cool. It's fun. Definitely real, not fake. Ah. It hurts. I feel spoiled because I'm going for a second Poipole, but I actually need to. It feels silly because I got one and I'm like, oh, isn't that enough? But like, I need a living dex, and this is the only way you can get Poipole shiny. Pokemon Go does not give you shiny Poipole. It just gives you regular Poipole. And you can't even get that anymore. I got it when it happened, but it was just a regular Poipole, and that's sitting in my regular living dex, not my shiny living dex. Trust, bro. Manifesting. That's what you're doing, you know. Nada shiny. That's what we say. Nada. Hot Pocket or Hot Pocket every day of the week. Hot Pocket clears. Now, on the expense side, Robin. But, oh, a good Hot Pocket. I gotta stop thinking about it. If I think too much, I gotta remember I'm dieting. You don't like Hot Pockets? It's like pizza. Oh, I could go for pizza too. This is bad. The levels of cravings I've been having the last, like, day have been tough. But I just want to win. I want to win the battle, so I'm gonna win the battle. That's kind of what the conclusion I've reached. Pizza or salad? I mean, it's pizza. I'm every single day. There's not a day where I would pass a pizza if offered to me. I'm not a good, like, inspiration for healthy eating. I'm forcing myself to do it. And it is a battle. It is a war. It is not an easy thing for me. But also I want to, like, live longer and stuff, so I don't know. Regular Poipole. Oh no! That's so bad. I'm just gonna, like, blank and pretend I did not read that. Because you're right. I have a lot of... To be fair, Like, right now, I have a lot of calories left. I could have some heinous stuff. I just really shouldn't. Like, that's not the goal, is to, like, fill my calorie goal with things like that. The goal is to eat healthy and then meet my calorie goals that way. Because I'm going for weight loss, not weight gain. I have plenty of weight in the mostly in the form of muscle, which is good, but I'd like to slim up, especially for the wedding. Gotta look not my best, because hopefully I don't just like, all right, I'm married now, not doing anything. But you know, some people do, some people don't. It's all up to. We can all make our own decisions in life. That's free will. I have not been getting notifications. Like, correctly. Now, steak would not actually be bad. That'd be pretty high in protein. If I get, like, a leaner steak, I could, like, make that work. I used to have a protein mac and cheese and steak as one of my meals. It is a little high on the sodium front because the protein mac noodles don't have the lowest sodium content. But no, I'm probably having a burger today. Woo! Probably having a burger or a burrito. I've got some low-calorie tortillas and some very lean beef I can make a burger out of. And because I don't work or anything, I already worked out. I'll have already streamed by that point. I'm here. I'm home for the day. I'm not going anywhere. It's weird when I get off on a random weekday. It doesn't happen very often. But it's not like a weekend where it's like, oh, you know, I'm gonna go with this friend, or Allie and I are gonna go do this. It's like, okay, no one's available, but I have off. I'm not gonna work. I went extra hard at the gym, but like, I mean, it's just a good day to do some catch-up stuff. Stream! Great day to stream. You know what's funny? I didn't even think about this when I got the shiny poi pole. The poi pole they give you is right there. How does it turn shiny? It's pink. It's purple and pink right there. How? This doesn't track. Something's missing here. Fatty pink juicy steak. I will be having a fatty pink juicy burger. I'm just not gonna go to the store and get a steak today. Because I don't want to leave the house. Mostly out of laziness. For this one. I don't really have a dietary reason to object to that. It's fully out of laziness and making what I have. Because I will not be leaving today. Ugh. Oh. Good stretches. I should remind everyone, both in the Twitch and YouTube chat, that I do multi-stream. I haven't really said much about it this whole time, but you can subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow on Twitch, whichever your prefer. I mean, I'm assuming your preferred streaming service is the one you're watching me on currently, but links are right there in the layout, as you can see. If you're not followed on one of them, check it out. YouTube certainly has more content YouTube gets videos sometimes, things like that. Twitch doesn't really get that, but I do stream to both every single time I go live, so figured I would drop that little plug because I realized I haven't really said anything. But, I mean, now the layout kind of does the talking. On my general layout with the Switch games, it doesn't... I don't clutter the screen as much. Whereas on a layout like this, the games don't take up the whole screen, so I kind of have to put something in there. Like a shiny Poipole. Please. Please, please, please. Please, please, please. Let me know I'm right. Little Sabrina Carpenter. Not even a huge fan. I do like those two songs, though. That is pink and purple, not orange and white, which is what I'm looking for. I am looking for orange and white Poipole. The Poipole Asimov for any of my fellow Counter-Strike fans. That's probably what I'll name this one. I named my first one an inside joke. And this one will probably be named the Asimov when I get it. Because I also... you might not know this, but orange is my favorite color. So hunting for an orange shiny is like the ultimate dopamine for me. It is just perfect. Oh no, that's orange. That's orange in my eyes, and that's all that matters. At least for my dopamine. I wonder if there's like a... Oh. And we only dropped a small frame drop when something happened with my Wi-Fi for like a weird second. Well, actually it'd be my Ethernet, not my Wi-Fi. I'm plugged in. I'm plugged in! But... this is a good one. Song is what I'm referring to. Sometimes it's a little much though. So check it out on your own time because I'm skipping it. The console stuff is a little more laid back. I'm vibing with their discography. They haven't made something in a while though. Oh wait, 2024 is technically last year. They've got an Area Zero mix. I'm gonna queue that up. I need to hear that. The Consoles is probably my favorite cover for any video game stuff. Cover band? Orchestra? What color is Shiny Trico? Trico. Looking. Oh, that's like... ugh. It's not teal. But it is? I feel like teal is a lighter color when I think about teal. Oh wait, no, that is a shade of teal. That's a shade of teal. Trico? Trico's a shade. A shiny Trico is a shade of teal. I would say this is a shade of orange. Gold is like what I'm wearing. That's a gold. Which gold, I would argue, is like a dark, dark, dark shade of orange, but... or you could argue orange is a lighter shade of gold, but... or yellow. I would associate gold more with yellow than orange, but they're all in that mush pile of cool colors. Mostly green with a bit of blue. It's like a blue-green, but that's kind of what teal is. So they're not inherently wrong. But, I mean, there's a word for, like, a blue-green. It's teal. So I think you're more correct. That they have words for these things. I received Poipole. Stinky, non-shiny Poipole. Stinky, non-shiny Poipole. Stinky, non-shiny Poipole. Oh my gosh. I figured out why I'm not getting notifications. I basically had hide alerts on by default. I just went through a bunch of contacts and they all had hide alerts on. I did not want that at all. That's garbage. Oh wait, I can mark my workout tracker that I worked out. Workout, cardio, track my calories. I did all those things. That's a regular Poipole. The nice thing is, if I'm not looking, the shiny Poipole shows up on the register Pokedex screen too, if it's shiny. I've received a stupid amount of depression in lost time. Yeah. See, I supplement those harder hunts with easy hunts. That's how you do it. I think that's how you do it. You go in Scarlet and Violet, you go to an outbreak, and you get a shiny or two in 30 minutes. And then you're like, okay, back to the woodwork. Otherwise, you're just set for depression. Oh, this is cool. This is the Area 0 one that I was talking about. Ooh! Oh, man. That's right. You did mention that. Dang, that just sucks then. I got nothing. Nada. I got nothing. This is slay. All right. I think this is going to be my last reset. I think we're gonna see this. We're gonna see if this one is shiny, and then I'm gonna leave it at that. But if you're not subscribed and you're not followed on the Twitch, make sure you do that as we come to the end of this stream here. Today was a really good stream. I had a lot of fun. We got a lot of shinies. But now I'm gonna turn the DS off. I'm gonna get some food in me. I need some nutritious food. But thank you everyone as always. I appreciate all of you so much. I'm going to be live tomorrow, so make sure you look for when that'll be happening. It'll probably be more towards the night hours. But thank you all so much from the Twitch chat, the YouTube chat, everybody who stopped in and was chilling with me today. I appreciate all of you. I'm getting really tired, as you might be able to tell. But I will see you in the next one. So hopefully tomorrow.